So whenever I see the title for this movie that I'm about to review, all I think about is that one song. You know the one that I'm talking about, right? Just everybody hurts. I don't know, rate my singing down below in the comments on how good I was on that. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions. And like I said in my first video that I posted today, this is the second out of my two movies that I'm seeing today that deals with the upcoming holiday, Valentine's Day. And this one is called Love Hurts. This is, of course, a film that stars Ke Huy Quan, Ariana DeBose, Daniel Wu, Leo Tipton, Sean Astin, and Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch. That's his credit in the credits, so I had to say it like that. And it tells the story of Marvin Gable, a real estate um, agent who has a secret past life that he must confront in order to move on. So when I saw the trailer for this in theaters, I immediately clocked that this is an 87 North production. Now, if you do not know what 87 North does in movies, they are essentially the studio behind most of David Leitch's stuff. So like Atomic Blonde, Bullet Train, maybe Deadpool 2, and most recently Fall Guy. And um, I had always heard the term 8711, which is more commonly associated with the John Wick franchise, and Leitch has had his hand in some of the Wick films. So I knew immediately that this movie's action set pieces were going to be absolutely outstanding. And they are. They are really, really well shot action scenes and really fun and kinetic action scenes as well. If I remember correctly, this is the directorial debut of Jonathan Eusebio. It's Eusebio. So Eusebio. Again, I may be butchering the pronunciation of that, but this is his first film, and you can tell that it's his first film. But I think what carries this film and makes it at least fun and watchable is, I think, the um, three characters in this. Obviously, Ke Huy Quan. Ke Huy Quan is absolutely awesome in this. His likability and charm just radiates out of the screen. And I loved him in every single thing that I've watched of his ever since he came back into acting, starting with Everything Everywhere All at Once, moving on to Loki season 2, and then now this. So in my eyes, he's 3 for 3. Um, Ariana DeBose, I really liked her character. She was smart and also very calculated, and she knows what she wants, and she wants to see the old Marvin back, and running around, kicking fools left, right, and center. And I really liked her character, and I really liked her dynamic with Ke Huy Quan as well. And then we have Marshawn Lynch, who I think is probably the funniest guy in the movie. He is absolutely hysterical. And I don't know if it was him in all those fight scenes, but if so, hats off to you, my man. You did really good in those fight scenes. I really liked all those fight scenes. Um, but you can also tell that, while it's not like the best action film out there, Jonathan Eusebio um, really does a lot of dynamic stuff with the camera. He For one fight, there are a couple of times where he uses the camera in a really cool way. Like he puts the camera on the award that Marvin gets, and he places the award in the microwave, and it follows for a little bit while you hear all this stuff going on, and then when Marvin pulls the award out, like the camera follows it and pulls the award out. When he puts the award in the fridge to let it cool off, we hear everything that's going on outside until someone crashes into the fridge and knocks everything down, and we see the fight going on, and then they put Marvin in the fridge and just hoy the fridge over the counter. I thought that was really cool. And I also need to give a shout out to Leo Tipton and Mustafa Shakir. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. I love the little like romance that they have in this movie. I thought that was A, really funny, and B, also very romantic because, they're basically, the same people getting pushed together. Well, not necessarily the same people, but like polar opposites on a magnet, like coming together. And I thought that was really sweet. And I also need to give another shout out to Leo. She was in one of my earliest reviews on the channel when I talked about her in The Edge of Sleep, and I've also seen her in Space with Markiplier. So I knew of her before I saw her in this film. So I'm really happy that she was able to land such a really cool role in this big action movie, and yay for her. So yeah, if you want to see some really good action and just some wacky, goofy fun, I would highly recommend you check out Love Hurts. It's absolutely amazing. Like, maybe not amazing, but it is a solid foundation, and I hope that Jonathan Uzubayo goes on to direct more films. That's my hope anyway. So yeah, double feature is over. Now, next week, I will be saying Brave New World, and I'm going to give you guys 2 videos on that. My non-spoiler review for Brave New World, and then my spoiler review where I'm going to talk about probably the big things that everybody's going to talk about coming out of this film is the CG on not only Red Hulk, but maybe also the leader, all the stuff that went on with the production of the movie, and probably the post-credit scene for the movie as well. So look forward to that next week, and I hope you guys also have a happy big game weekend. I know that's this weekend. I may not react to the Super Bowl, but I hope you guys have a great big game weekend, and I will see you next week with my Brave New World review. I'll catch you guys then.